We wind up the markets now with a check of the cotton market. There, the focus continues to be largely on China and what is or isn't happening with that economy. I talked to Extension Ag economist John Michael Riley on Tuesday. John Michael, as we record this segment, cotton has been losing a few points. What's got it under pressure right now?
Well, I think the biggest thing that's got cotton a little bit worried is the developments in China. China's GDP, China's economy seems to be fragile, might be the best word there. I think there's a lot of uncertainty about where that economy is heading, and cotton obviously is very tied to what happens in that country, both from an import and an export standpoint, especially with the U.S. So I think that's one of the biggest things that is a bit has a bit of a cloud over the market right now.
Well, you mentioned China. That kind of brings to mind exports. I did want to ask you, the dollar is on a strengthening trend. How is that playing with China, or how will it play with the China market?
Well, typically whenever the dollar strengthens, we expect to see our exports be more expensive for our friends overseas. And so typically cotton has had an inverse relationship with the dollar. Here lately we have seen that relationship become a positive one and almost moving very close together as the dollar has strengthened. Cotton prices have gone up, and most likely as the dollar's come down of late, cotton prices have been coming down. So something that we don't really see typically. Keep in mind though, we export the cotton, but we also import the goods that are made from spinning that cotton. So there is a bit of a trade-off there in terms of imports and exports.
All right, the USDA noted this week cotton planting behind the 5-year average in the U.S. as a whole. Is that bothering the market at this point? Still fairly early though as far as planting cotton goes.
It's probably not bothering the cotton market as much as it is the corn and bean market, and I think that's going to be the thing to watch moving forward is if we continue to see delays, especially here in the Delta states where we do plant corn so early, where are those corn acres if they don't eventually get planted to corn? What are they going to move to? Are they going to switch to beans, or are they going to switch to cotton? So I think that's the thing to watch. So cotton could very well pick up some acres as a result of this delayed planting. Right now cotton is still too early to tell. It's not quite prime planting for the time being.